Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and let's get right into today's video. Before we get any further, I do want to give a big thank you to Model Ones for sponsoring today's video, along with sending over some new products for me to try. So they sent over some of their new soft gel nail tips and also a 8-in-1 builder nail gel set. And I am super excited to try these products. I have been absolutely obsessed with doing gel extensions or the Gel X method of applying nails. I just feel like it is a very beginner friendly way to apply your nails, and I also love trying all the different kits to see the different qualities and all of that. So both of these products can be purchased from Amazon and also the Model One's website. I will be linking both ways to purchase down below in the description box. I do not have a discount code for Amazon if you decide to purchase them on Amazon, but if you do decide to purchase them on the Model One's website, you can use my discount code Brandy15 for 15% off your purchase. So let's go ahead and first start by taking a look at these 8-in-1 builder nail gels. I was very excited for this. Like I said, I've been super obsessed with applying my nails this way, the gel extension method, and I've also been really liking the colored builder gels. Instead of just using clear, I think it is fun to try some colored ones as well. So on the back of the box, it says high quality, long lasting, easy to apply, low smell, no harm to skin. And then we have the instructions, the contact us, the directions, or the ingredients I meant to say. But all of that fun stuff is on the back of the box. When you do open the packaging, we have the actual builder gels and a little instruction manual. That instruction manual did only show one way that you can use these products, but on the listing, you can actually see the 8 different ways to use it. Those 8 ways are nail enhancements, apex building, extension gel, nail shaping, base coat, rhinestone gel, colored gel, and nail glue gel. So I think it is super cool. This product is very versatile. You can use it for so many different things. And this is kind of the sample pack. So these are all 7 ml bottles, but you get to try all 6 of the colors. If you do end up liking one of the colors, they do sell the colors available to purchase individually. And the price for individually is $9.99, but it is a 15 ml bottle instead of a 7 ml bottle. For all 6 colors, it is currently $11.99. These are the prices from Amazon, by the way. So I think that this is a nice little sample pack. If you haven't tried this product, you want to try all of the colors, you can get the sample pack, get the 7 ml bottles, and then if you end up liking one of the colors or you like the consistency, you can get the bigger bottles. And I really love when brands do that, just because I feel like it's nice when you can buy something in a kit to try it, but if you end up liking one of the colors, I also like how they are selling them separately. So like I mentioned, there are 6 colors in this kit. The first color was a clear, and then the 5 other ones I'm showing here, these are all nude toned colors. We had a lighter pink. This one here is more of a darker mauve-y pink. And then we also have some more like true nudes and some more like this one's more of like a brown toned nude, a cool nude. I really like all of these colors and they remind me of like the milky nude colors that I've recently become obsessed with. For some reason, I just think they look so good. They're like a beautiful cover color and I think they just go with so many people's skin tones and it just makes a very nice nail bed color for either adhering the soft gel nail tips or just to go on your natural nail and just keep it as a simple mani, or you can use these colors for your base color for like a French tip design, or if you just want all nude nails. So these again, very versatile. and those were the 6 colors. Now, quickly before we jump into doing the nails, let's take a look at the soft gel nail tips. So there are 500 of these nail tips. I decided to go with the long coffin. There are some different shapes and lengths available as well, so if you personally don't like coffin or you would like to have something shorter, I believe that this long is the longest that they go, but I really liked these soft gel tips. The box is very sleek. I like the design. As you can see by the pictures of the nails, I will also be actually pulling out one of the nails to show you as well, but these nail tips are pre-etched, which does save a little bit of time. Personally, I do wish that they were also pre-buffed because that saves even more time, but with getting a nail tip that is already pre-etched, that alone saves a lot of time. There are 10 different sizes ranging from size 0 to size 9, and there are again 500 pieces. Currently, this kit here is $8.54 on the Amazon listing. I haven't looked on the Model 1's website, so I don't know if the price differs any or anything like that, but on Amazon they are under $9. So I think for 500 soft gel nail tips, that is amazing price, especially with the quality of these as well. I thought the shape was very nice. I liked the length. They are fully customizable. You do not have to keep them this length or this shape. You can cut them down and make them into more of a square shape or a tapered square. Really, whatever your little heart desires, you can do with these nail tips. Again, they are pre-etched and you can see that. I'm pulling out the sizes here, the largest one being size 0 and the smallest being size 9. 10 different sizes to choose from. These nail tips, I would say they are on a little bit of a smaller nail bed side, just because I'm usually a size 3 and I think I had to go up to at least a 1 or a 2 in these nail tips. The size 0 didn't fit my nail beds, but most of the times I am a size 3, so these were a little bit small for me. The nail tips were very good quality. They were thicker near the free edge of the nail where you want it to be thicker, and then they were thinner near the cuticle area of the nail, and you want that to be like that. You want it thicker at the free edge so the nails don't bend or break, and you want it to be thinner at the cuticle area so it will go and seamlessly and blend perfectly to your natural nail to give a very flawless look. So now let's go ahead and jump in and do some Gel-X nails at home using these soft gel nail tips and also the 8-in-1 builder gels. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of nail prep. I personally don't really like to always do nail prep on my nails because I'm a content creator. I'm not actually going to be leaving these nails on for an extended period of time, but most of the times I do like to do some quick nail prep just to share with you guys how I think and how it works best for me when I am leaving my nails on, when I'm doing gel extensions on my toes. This is the nail prep that I do and what works for me. So I like to first start off with cleaning up my cuticles. I push the cuticles back. I do that very gently, but it is a very crucial step because you want to make sure you get up any of that dead cuticle that is on your nail plate. So pushing back your cuticles using the opposite end or a scraper tool to lift up any of that dead cuticle is super important because leaving on that dead cuticle will cause lifting, and of course we don't want lifting in our manicures if we want the longevity. Another very important step, you can either use a buffer, a hand file, you can also use a fine grit sanding band. I am not actually doing this, I'm just showing it because I don't want to thin out my nails if it isn't necessary, but you do want to remove the shine from your natural nails because our natural nails do have oils, they have a shiny surface, and removing that shine will just help your nails bond better and last longer. This also helps a lot with your nails just popping off because if you leave the shiny surface, the nail tip can have it could just pop off from your natural nail. It also helps a lot with lifting as well. So you do want to make sure you go in and remove the shine from your natural nails. Of course, being very gentle. We're not thinning out our nails. We're not filing our nails to make them brittle and thin, but we do want to remove the shine. Then go ahead and just brush away all the nail dust and apply your dehydrator and primer. Your dehydrator will dehydrate your natural nails, again, getting up any of that excess oil from our nail plate, and the primer will help to prime your nails and make your nail tips last longer. If you are struggling with lifting, I recommend going in with 2 coats of primer because that can help a lot with just giving it a little bit more of a bonding surface so the nails last longer. And the last step that I like to do is going in with a base coat. So I just apply the base coat to all of the nails and then I cure for 30 seconds in the nail lamp. And that is everything that I do actually when I am doing gel extensions on my toenails. And as you guys may know, my nails last a very long time, even though I don't keep my nails on my hands, on my toes. I do those same prep steps when I'm doing my gel extensions, and they last up to months. So yes, definitely follow those if you are having troubles with lifting, your nails popping off. I think those are some super helpful prep steps. So once your nails are all prepped, you can go ahead and size out your nail tips. This is just a personal preference on how I like to do it. I know some people like to size out their nail tips first and then go in with prepping. That way you don't have to worry about anything. So totally up to you, whatever way works best for you. But I went ahead, prepped the nails, and now I'm going in and sizing out my nail tips. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I felt like these nail tips were a little bit on the smaller side. Most of the times I kind of judge nail tip sizes by my thumbnail because pretty much my thumbnail is the same in any single nail tip kit that I get. I am usually always a size 3. If the nail tips are larger, of course, I would go down in size. So most of the times I would be a 4 or a 5, but more than likely I'm always a size 3. So when I feel that kits have some smaller nail tips and I have to go up in a size, so like go to a size 2 or a size 1, it kind of just leads me a little bit to think that the nail tips are made more for smaller instead of larger nail beds. So if you do have larger nail beds, these nail tips probably are not recommended for you. But then again, I mean, it wasn't a huge difference. I think I did just have to go up to a 1. So really, it all depends. If you're usually a size 3 on your thumb, more than likely you will be able to get away with this nail kit because you do have 3 other sizes. I hope none of that was confusing, but I do like to mention that just so I can help you guys out a little bit and just try my best to help for you to be able to figure out if they are going to fit you. But I went ahead and just sized out all of my nail tips. I did any filing around the cuticle area if necessary. Don't forget, when you are sizing out your soft gel nail tips, you want to make sure they fit from sidewall to sidewall and perfectly around your cuticle. You don't want any of the nail tip to be hanging off on the side of your nail or lifted up back onto your cuticle. You want it to perfectly fit your nail plate. If it does not, just take a hand file and perfect that shape, because if they do not fit, that is what is going to make the nails pop off and make them not last as long, versus if they have that perfect fit, they are going to last on you a lot longer. So after I did all of that, it is now just time to quickly apply these nails. So I'm taking the clear builder gel. I decided just to use the clear. I totally could have went in with one of the colors, but I will be using some of the colors in today's nail design actually. So don't worry, I will be showing the colors a little bit more, and I'm sure I'll be coming back to these builder gels because honestly, I really, really loved them. But I am just taking the clear like I usually do, putting it into the nail tip. One thing I really like about pre-etched tips is it kind of gives you a guideline on where your natural nail is going to be. So I kind of just follow that and paint the gel onto the nail, flooding it a little bit near the cuticle. I then place the nail tip at my cuticle area, slowly lowering it at a 45-degree angle until all of the gel product has covered my entire natural nail and reaches the free edge. I then just hold that nail in place and do about a 15-second cure in my Model 1's mini lamp, and then I move on to the next nail. Very simple and very easy process. I feel like this is super beginner friendly. Now, of course, I may be making it look super easy because I've been doing it so much, but if you keep trying, trust me, you are going to get it. It is just a learner process. You have to figure out the correct amount of product, but when you are using good products like this, I feel like it does become easier, especially this product. It was super thick, but it wasn't too thick, and I don't know, for some reason I just really loved this product. I thought it was super easy to use. I also thought that with this Model 1's 8-in-1 builder gel, it was very easy to estimate how much product I was going to need, and that's something I really liked about this product. But once I had all of the nails on, I did go ahead and go into my larger nail lamp and do a full 30-second cure. And now I am just going in with some filing. Really, you don't even really need to do much filing at all because the nails are already pre-shaped. But I like to take a hand file, file the free edge, go in with my 5-in-1 drill bit and go around the cuticle to seal in the cuticle, which I feel is a very crucial step if you want your nails to look nice, giving it that salon quality finish, sealing in the cuticle to create a very seamless and flawless look, and it will also help with lifting as well. This also helps to remove any spillage so that the nail surface is smooth. Once I do this, I just go in with a buffer and remove the shine from my nail tips just because they do have a shiny surface and I want to make sure that my gel polish correctly adheres. And I repeat that to all of the nails and then just brush away any nail dust. Here are the nails after I was all finished filing and buffing. I was really liking these nail tips. I thought they were really good quality. I also liked how seamless the cuticle area was. With that very thin cuticle, it just created a very flawless look. And also I was just showing the free edge a bit more, how thick it was and how it was harder to bend. And there really wasn't even any product on there whatsoever. So I thought these were really good quality nail tips, and I feel like they definitely will hold up for the longevity of your nails. So now that I am finished with the actual applying the nail tips, it is now design time. So I am taking the lightest pink from the 8-in-1 builder gels, and I am actually going to be using this as my colored base on all of the nails because today I am actually going to be trying a TikTok nail hack that I saw. So I first want to start off with just a very pretty light pink base color on all of the nails. I do one coat of this before curing. I will actually flip my hand upside down, palm up, just to kind of even out the builder gel since it is a thicker consistency, and then I will go ahead and cure for 30 seconds. After that light pink base color was fully cured, I am now just taking a lint-free wipe with some alcohol to wipe off the sticky layer. That way it doesn't interfere with my design. And then I will go ahead and pop the TikTok hack that I saw up on screen. I saw this hack from C's tutorials. I thought it looked super fun and I had to try it. So basically it is a rose quartz nail hack, but using a jelly stamper to create the marble rose quartz effect. And I just thought it was so cool. I loved the way hers turned out and I just wanted to try it for myself. So I pulled out a jelly stamper. I also pulled out some Model 1's white, and then I'm using the mauvier darker pink 8-in-1 builder gel. I just put both of those colors on the jelly stamper, kind of following along with her TikTok video. And then I am just dabbing that on the nail. It really is a little messy, but there is no technique to it really. You kind of just keep dabbing until you get the effect that you want. And it is so simple, so easy. I feel like if you struggle with doing designs on your opposite hand, this is definitely one of those ones that I feel like you won't be able to fail at because it's really just you're stamping and stamping until you like the design. You clean it up before curing and then you cure, and it's really that easy. There isn't a huge technique to it. And one thing that I will mention is that once the color on the jelly stamper actually kind of spread out, I felt like it was working a lot better. So maybe instead of putting your color in the two little blotches like I did, I would say to put the brush kind of spreading it all over the jelly stamper and using less product but putting it covering more surface of the jelly stamper. And I think that will kind of give a better effect. Again, personal preference. It's kind of one of those things you try it and then you find out which way it works best for you. But this is not sped up whatsoever, and I feel like this was so freaking easy to do. Honestly, it's really just a marble, and there are so many different ways that you can do this. But I was just really surprised with how quick this hack was and how well it was actually working. So here's what I mean by kind of having the polish all over the jelly stamper instead of in just two different blobs. And I felt like I was just getting a little bit more of a better effect when the gel polish was more spread across the jelly stamper. And I feel like that's something you may want to try. Another thing that you could do is take a latex or like a poly peel to protect your skin. I know it probably wasn't the best thing to get the gel on my skin. I did clean it up as soon as possible, and definitely if you are not wearing some sort of latex or poly peel to protect your skin, do not cure the gel on your skin. I feel like that is something everyone needs to know. Do not cure the gel. I really shouldn't have put the gel on my skin at all, but I was feeling a little bit lazy, so I do apologize. But for each of the nails, it was very quick and easy process. I did one nail, I cured for 30 seconds, and then I did the same to all of the other nails. Now I am just applying my top coat. Before applying the top coat, I thought the design was looking a little cray-cray, but once I added on that top coat, it smoothed everything out and just really created that beautiful rose quartz design, and I was obsessed. Here are the nails after the top coat was cured, and I just cured that top coat for 30 seconds in the nail lamp. I decided they were looking a little bit plain, but I didn't really want to add any gold foils or do anything to really take away from this effect, this hack. So I decided I would just add on a few AB rhinestones. On my ring finger, I did do more of like a bling placement, and then for all of the other nails, I just put two smaller rhinestones coming down from my cuticle just to tie everything together and make it look a little bit cuter. This was a very simple and basic nail set, and I really liked it. I think it looks super girly, very classy, and to me, it really gives off that rose quartz effect. And honestly, this TikTok hack is a 10 out of 10. I 100% recommend that you guys try this hack out immediately. If you are struggling with doing marbles or doing nail art in general, these are the type of TikTok hacks that you all should be trying. I think sometimes when we're watching TikTok nail hacks that are kind of like this, you may be wondering, how is that actually going to work? But then you give it a try and finds out that it is really a hack. It's super easy. And I just love those types of hacks where it looks a little weird, but then you try it and you're like, oh my goodness, why did I not think of this? But I am just finishing off with some rhinestones here. I'm now going in with the ones at my cuticle. I'm just applying my rhinestone glue, placing those rhinestones, and then curing that for 30 seconds in the nail lamp. Now I am applying my cuticle oil to my cuticles to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And I really love the simplicity of this nail look. I think it really looks so good. I will rate the soft gel tips and also the 8-in-1 builder gels from Model 1s. All I can say is get them. I really, really like them. I am a little bit bummed that the nail tips were a little bit more on the smaller nail bed side because I always feel bad for the people with larger nail beds. I also do want to mention that the nail tips were a little bit more of an apexed nail tip. They were not super high, but they were also not flat. I kind of have, I don't know, in between a flatter and a more like apex shaped nail plate. I don't really know how to completely decide which one I have, but for these nail tips, they did fit me really good. I was able to get away with the sizing of them. I really loved the shape, and honestly, the 8-in-1 builder gels, I love them so much. They are so freaking versatile, and that's one thing that I really like about products. I also love how you can get the sample pack and get the 7 ml bottles, and then if you end up liking them, you can upgrade and get the larger 15 ml bottles. So I really like these products a lot. I want to give a big thank you again to Model 1s for sponsoring and sending over these products for me to try. I will be linking everything down below in the description box in case you do want to purchase any of the items I used today. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.